Hello, hello, mic check 1 2. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, 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 mic check. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello. I'm waiting for a response. Hello. Oh shit, right. Okay, so I know you can hear me. This is gonna be like a really quick follow-on video in reference to the last two live streams that I've done with the same title as this. So this is called Trade Executions Part 3. Obviously, just reference the first 4-hour video, which is Trade Executions. That's all it's called. It's just a 4-hour live stream called Trade Executions, right? And basically, like in the start of that video, which is this video here, I put on this trade, yeah. Wait 1 second. So, okay, bear with me. So originally, I was trying to short this inversion fair value gap from the consequent encroachment here. And you can see why that is a good idea. But at the same time, I was a little bit impatient on my approach. Oh my god, I'm singing in this live stream. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. You can hear that. So if I skip this a little bit, 1 second. Oh dear. So you can see, yeah, I did short this. Oh, 1 sec. The move happened so fast. So I shorted this because I was expecting the market to come back down into MOP here, which is midnight opening price, this red box, and then this is the 6:30 a.m. 1 minute candlestick, and I wanted price to reference these two areas on the way down. And so I shorted this a beautiful inversion fair value gap here, which was in alignment, like or literally overlapping this bearish fair value gap here, which is then just still a bearish fair value gap. Like I think, yeah, it's still a bissy. And actually, we didn't even take the high of that bearish fair value gap. I didn't even notice that. But this becomes a balanced price range, and I was literally shorting the inversion aspect of the balanced price range, which is fucking mad. Do you know how good? Do you know how good of an entry that is? But look, so as price continues to drop, yeah, like this entry was fucking phenomenal. Wait 1 sec, let me get rid of this. For some reason, the quality of this video is bad. Hopefully these live streams will be better. But like, so you can see my short, yeah, and then I got stopped out here, like for TP. I got TP hit there, and then price kept dumping, right? And like, I had initially expected price to keep like for some reason, I'm going long, yeah, because I was expecting this inversion fair value gap not to be like I didn't want this entry. I wasn't expecting this entry to be as good as it was, essentially. So, like, this is me betting it against myself, right? So that's potentially not a good idea. So we just like literally, you can see that we started consolidating below my entry here, but these cells are phenomenal, and you'll see why in a second. I'm just gonna quickly go through it. So like you can see that we just entered this huge consolidation phase. Bear in mind these are the levels that I've taken. So I took this discount wick, this premium wick, a reclaimed bullish suspension block, this inversion fair value gap, and this inversion fair value gap, yeah. And like that was these are the levels that I've been focusing on. The reason that I kept this here is just because that was what was in the live stream, so that's what I wanted to use for reference. But like it's quite impressive. Like I drew this line like before price even formed this on the live stream, and like I took these shorts here. It's a beautiful short. But then you can just see what happened after as I go on to my actual chart here. Oh, so wait 1 second. So when I zoom in over here, you can see that. Wait 1 sec. I want to turn this music down in the background because I really don't want to be copyrighted. Okay, so So actually, I made a mistake in the previous thing. I said that this was the 6:30 a.m. 1 minute candle, 6:30 a.m. 1 minute candle, but that's actually up here. So that must be locks. Yeah, this is London Open Kill Zone. London Open Kill Zone's first presented fair value gap, right? So like it's crazy, yeah, because the place that I was anticipating going for longs, which was this area, actually ended up being like a perfect continuation from the shorts that I placed up here. That's mad. Like fair enough anticipating this. Like 50% retracement target is that's just like what ICT will call low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like one, two, three. And then we take like half of the range that so like the low that to the first high and then 50% of that and then a full redistribution would be the low that formed the first high obviously or the low that formed the entire pattern, okay? But like these levels here, this these have been like I changed the color them to what was on the live stream because their characteristics have now changed, but you can see that these did say um inversion fair value gap and they were in orange, both of these red ones, and then this was like either a blue or a green color and it said bullish suspension block, but now it's an inversion bullish and these are reclaimed levels. So I've extended those into the future and then like but these are that initial analysis that I put in this area here when price fell below this range. Do you get it? And like these wicks here were outlined on my original analysis, and then I've just like literally extended them forward, and you can see that like prices like literally respected the levels that I already had on my chart during this whole consolidation way back here, and like this area, I'm pretty sure I did a live stream on that as well. In fact, I did, yeah. Like before these trade execution videos, there is like a different type of live stream, and it's like a different name, and I took a short into this volume imbalance here, and then this was the delivery away from that volume imbalance, and somehow I've like caught back onto it to take more shorts in this inversion fair value gap here. But then obviously for some reason I was like cutting my trade short as well, not factoring in time distortion and the ability that price has to keep going in the same direction, and it definitely does not have to redistribute prices straight away. But you can see that like the area that I'm targeting, it's not a bad area to target, but I just wasn't factoring in time distortion or anything like that. So really, I should have like kept on this inversion fair value gap short and like utilized the free drives. No, that's what I did, but it's just this perfect trade. For some reason, I then started like going long in here, expecting this to be rebalanced immediately, and I just got caught in like a long period of consolidation. But then it utilized the the very areas that I was pinpointing to not do the same thing that I had like initially anticipated, because I wasn't expecting my trade to be that good. You know what I mean? This entry, like I had trust in it down to here, but I wasn't expecting it to hold further than that. You know, down into literally some other literally the very levels that I have on my chart, which is just fucking crazy. I can't believe this. But basically, this is just like a quick sum up video of like what price has done since the last two live streams that I've done. So there's just a part three out of the three-part series. I'm not going to do any more on this topic. This is like that. This is just. Oh no! Why did it go off? Oh shit! This is the end of that fucking like you could say series or chapter. So now I'm focusing in on what price is saying in relation to those levels, And also I've put some more analysis on here. This is from last night, so this is like Saturday. So I think this is like electronic trading hours if you're trading like Bitcoin futures. So we will see what price. No, that's just the end. I might do some more live streams like based on this concept, and if I do, then I'll just reference it from where I'm leaving it here. But like it's just so that my future self can see that after I took that trade, this is what price did. Fuck me. I shorted here, and right there I didn't trust my short, and the only like bullish momentum came up into these exact levels that I have on my chart. Like I can't believe the way that the market like utilizes the levels that I've got and the fact that I've even got these levels in the first place. Like just one last thing before I end the live stream. This is midnight opening price of today, and look at price just hammering into it after taking the 6:30 a.m. 1 minute candlestick. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that is literally the epitome of what I want my trading model to be. A utilization of this area and this area. Like look what this is what my oh, 1 second. This is literally what my indicator does. And if I hide all my drawings and only show the indicator, you can see that's literally the very levels that I want to be pointed out using my indicator. And like how is price just going exactly from this area into that one? What the actual fuck? You know what I mean? There's obviously like a lot more conditions, and it's not only just this to this, but like crazy. There's many reasons why price could also want to do that as well. But that's just fucking mad. Like, what is even going on? Imagine that short from from the levels on my fucking indicator. Like, mate, what? And just so you can see for reference, these levels are from today, yeah? Look at these levels I'm able to get on my chart from different days in the past. Oh, I think the internet went off, you know. Oh no, it didn't. It's just buffering. So you can see here, this is like the past 4 days of the levels that I like to have. There's like a almost like a overlapping arrays here. So you've got this midnight opening price that was formed on this date and time, and that exact very level extended forward is almost directly above this one from today, and then price came from this 6:30 a.m. pre-market session liquidity into the midnight opening prices that overlap here. So what the fuck? I don't know how these like obviously this is pre-market session liquidity. I understand that, yeah. And then, but the midnight opening price, I assume that some people have like the people in America, they must like use the New York. They must use the midnight opening price for the start and end times of their daily candlesticks, right? I don't know. It's crazy how midnight opening price works so fucking amazing. Like look at this. Like I would actually feel confident to go long in here. Like if I was to like bring this wick across here, and then when price retraces into here, potentially. No, actually, I don't want to stick to that idea. But this is a daily fair value gap here. But that's all I'm gonna say anyway. This video was just really like short and sweet, um, and it was just showing you my follow up from the last trade that I did. And just one last thing, these are obviously all 1 minute levels. Levels that were formed on the 1 minute time frame that have just been plucked from there. And it's these levels that I'm utilizing to identify the price action on. And even the direction and pull on the higher time frames, like I haven't really been referencing the higher time frames a great deal, just utilizing what I can see in the 1 minute time frame, which is just fucking amazing, like just crazy. But that's where I'm gonna leave this live stream for today. It's already fucking 16 minutes long. It's quite crazy though, this analysis here. I just want to go over to it one more time. These areas, I was using these as inversion levels, fair enough, on the 1 minute time frame. And to be honest, I was like anticipating shorts into this volume imbalance. And like my target was absolutely phenomenal. But then as soon as price hit my TP and like I was like taken out of the trade in profit, look at what the fuck happened from this volume imbalance that I had on my chart that was formed on the 1 minute time frame. What the fuck, bro? And that's on my live streams, like I mentioned earlier, which is from the like the live streams on here from before this 3 part series. So trade executions, and then part one and part two and part three. No, not part one, just two and three. Sorry, I'm a little bit drowsy. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Okay, goodbye.